Have another amazing startup. We're going to be led by Sarah Hashkeys, and the company is called Radix Motion. Here we go. Sarah, take it away.
Hi, I'm Sarah Hashkes, CEO of Radix Motion, and I'm recording this message before you're seeing it. To try to bridge that gap, I'd like to try a little experiment. Wherever you are, please stand up from your computer and shake your body a bit, get the blood flowing. Now, follow my movements. Try to mirror them as accurately as possible. Thank you. Hopefully, this helped bridge a bit of this gap of asynchronous communication in our physical distance. Now, imagine that you could actually receive this message in 3D. You could walk around me, shake my hand, give me a hug, and even catch that kiss I blew at you. You don't need to have my neuroscience background to understand that the future of human communication is in 3D. Now, maybe in these messages that I'd send you, I would have my own face. But maybe I would actually want to express myself with a deeper type of expression. I'd want to have tentacles or wings or 100,000 particles and a physics-based avatar system that connects to my body movements. By the way, all the images and videos that you're seeing today in this presentation were made by our users in our prototypes. These are the 3 most viewed messages on our Giphy channel. Pretty crazy, right? So what we're building is called MeYou. These messages are about connecting me and you on a deeper level and increasing our bandwidth. There's a quite deep tech stack, which you're welcome to ask me about later. But the essence is that we're connecting VR, mobile AR, and the web with these body language messages. So let's see a little demo. One of the coolest things you can do with AR and VR is actually play with scale. Here's somebody dancing on a hand, even though they're a huge human regularly. We can also start actually teaching people about our physical capabilities with, for instance, martial arts or juggling, anything that has to do with hands currently. You can play pro-social games and customize your avatar with a really psychedelic and expressive system that we've built. All this has been launched right now at AWE, so download it and try it out. Now, I started building this more than a year ago because I understood that motion capture devices and 3D rendering are becoming a household commodity. And I'm really on a mission to disrupt the way we interact with technology. I am so tired of just using my fingers. I want to be able to dance with my friends. I want to be able to shadow box them, and I want to be able to send them hugs. Now, right now, with the coronavirus, there's a huge problem because of this physical distancing. And we are the only company that's utilizing 3D human movement data to solve some of these problems. We're the only company bridging social interactions between VR, mobile AR, and web. And we have a growing user base that we're getting at a user acquisition price of 0 because I don't have a marketing budget right now. We're just creating 3D enhanced parties that are funded by users' donations. So we know that creating a social network is quite risky. And that's why I've decided on a dual approach when it comes to a business model. We are also creating an API into our technology that can and will transform massive industries, from gaming to any type of physical education, fitness, and even entertainment. You know, Kanye really did say it best. I don't think people are going to talk in the future. They're going to communicate through eye contact, body language, emojis, and signs. The team I've gathered to help me create these worlds and MeYou are really amazing, amazing humans that live and breathe immersive technology. I've been co-creating with my co-founder Matthew and dancing with him and hacking for more than 3 years. And hopefully most of you do know at least some of Kabibo's work, who's just pushing the technology just leaps and bounds forward. And I'm here pitching because I want them to keep helping me build these worlds. So really, I've talked a little bit about movement data, and I have a whole lecture about this in an AWE lecture. But human movement data is incredibly powerful. It's the missing puzzle piece of spatial computing. And that's why it's really important for me as the CEO to be aligned to my users' well-being. And that's why we've decided to crowdfund right now. So anybody, not only accredited investors, can actually be part of the company and help us build the future of human communication. So really, you can invest from as little as $100 by just jumping on the WeFunder platform and investing in us right now. I'd like to leave you with one question. Imagine going back to 2010 and getting the opportunity to invest in Instagram, one of the first investors before it became a thing, right? Instagram were the first to realize that cell phone cameras, cheap cameras on your phone, are going to transform the way we communicate. We are currently the first and only company that's realized that human movement data is going to transform the way we communicate. Questions?
Nice job, Sarah.
Hey, everyone.
Good to see you. Hey.
Yeah.
It seems like your product is made for the moment. Can you tell me a little bit about your user adoption? I know you've been out in the market for a little while, but I'm sure there are various iterations of the product. But so how's it going post-COVID?
Sure. Yeah, so we've definitely seen a growth in our user base. We've actually launched the AR mobile version yesterday, and we're officially launching it at a party. It's part of the VR side events, but actually you don't need VR. You can jump on with any mobile AR phone. And so last month, we've had 300 people at 2 of our parties that donated to our DJs and were dancing with us. And that was really, really fun. And we're starting to see people, now that they do have friends to send these messages to, actually coming back. And we're seeing around 60% of the users come back after they've tried it once and send more messages out there. We have a total user base of 1,500 users, so that's pretty nice.
And then I know it's probably still early, but have you thought about what the monetization model is going to be? Is it going to be a Patreon type thing, or?
Yeah, so I touched it briefly in the presentation, but we're taking this dual approach. One, monetize the mobile app, and we're already in communication with one of the biggest 3D model websites to create an affiliate program. So if you want to, for instance, gift your friend virtual flowers or a puppy, right? You can do this through our platform. We get a small amount of money for any type of model that gets bought. That's one part of it. And the second is we're building an API, right? Because this data and the channels we've built have massive implications for the whole spatial computing industry. And we want to de-risk our investors' money. We know that creating a social platform is risky. We hope we have what it takes. We hope now is the time, because we really can offer something that is absolutely unique right now. There's no other way for people in this crazy situation that we found ourselves in to even, high-five each other. And we're giving them that opportunity.
Sarah, this is Kath. Oh, sorry, go ahead, Amy.
Oh, I was just going to say, where do you think your biggest areas of growth will be for the rest of this year, in terms of traction?
So we're really focused on mobile AR right now, right? Where I love VR. I'm a strong believer in how powerful it is for brains. But we also know that, unfortunately, there's no VR headsets, new ones coming out for at least 6 months, because China and manufacturing stuff. So we're really focusing on mobile AR and getting all the stuff that we have from the VR product into mobile AR, and also making the UX a bit easier, so you can actually have your friends groups in there, so you can send group messages, right? That's something super useful if you're a dancer, if you're a yoga teacher, if you just want to send your whole family a message together. We know that is going to be the growth curve that we're wanting to reach.